Love all. Play.
So the two-time beaten finalists Chai Biao and Hong Wei, nearest to us, the tall Chinese players.
Love.
Up against the current world number ones.
Service over. 1-all.
Well, Steen, I think it's fair comment to say that when the Malaysians are playing well and they're on song, they're probably one of the most dynamic and exciting pairs to watch in world terms, in men's doubles, but they're not always on song, are they?
No, but yeah, and also, like you mentioned, Joe, this year here has been fantastic for them, but mostly after the Olympics, in my opinion, where they played really well. So definitely got form race in the right, just in the right time.
3-1.
Govi Shem, I've been reading, has just had a cameo role in Goodbye Mr. Loser, a Malaysian film that... Did you read about that?
No?
No? It's not the only one either. Champeng Soon and Yu Ying also appeared in the film.
Yeah, and Victor Axelsen in a Chinese movie that they were recording in Denmark.
Wow,
in his home city of Odense.
Service over. 4-2.
Well, the Malaysian pair do have a habit of being a little content at times, I feel, to defend. They've got very good defences, but you can't win matches just by defending.
No. And that's what they've developed, in my opinion, and that's worked so well for them here, firstly at the Olympics and then in the tournaments after that. They've developed their strategy, so it's not just a defensive defense. It's a defense where they're trying to turn it around, but have the self-confidence that they know that the defense is good, and it can withstand almost any attack as long as they're in good positions and are lifting at the right time. So they're not afraid of lifting, but they've found a much better ratio of defense versus offense since the Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nicely played.
Service over.
Jeremy Gang,
6.
Malaysian coach.
5. Service fault called.
Service fault, struck above the waist.
Over. 6-all.
Oh, string's gone.
Service over. 7.
Yeah, you can
6.
hear when the strings go, the shuttle makes a totally different sound coming off the racket.
Service over. 7-all. 7.
Picture of Chinese coach Zhang Jun, former double Olympic gold medalist in mixed doubles.
Great
9,
defence.
7.
Driving out, driving the shuttle deep into the forehand corner. That's gone long.
Service over. 8, 9.
Well, I said the last time these two pairs met, which was in the Korean Superseries, in the quarter-final stage, I said it all happened in double quick time. Having short rallies again here, aren't we?
Yeah. It's just the other way around. The Chinese are leading here.
Service over. 9, 10.
Just long. So to the mid-game
Service
interval.
over. 11, 9.
The Chinese pair
Interval.
with the advantage, a 2-point advantage. Seven minutes. Crikey, it is quick. Yeah, quick coaching as well
Yeah.
from Zhang Jun. Not complicating things.
No. Must be on a fixed salary. Doesn't get paid per word.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
We had a little bit of talk during the first men's doubles between Kimura
11-9.
and Sonoda against Tsukamuljo and
Play.
Gideon about the characteristics of the two pairings, but you could also look at it
12, 9.
from a nation point of view and say, oh, are there any specific characteristics for Indonesian men's doubles, Malaysian men's doubles, Chinese men's doubles, and so on? And in my opinion, there actually are some trends that, for instance, the Indonesians, as we discussed, they're very, very imaginative
13,
and very
9.
creative in their men's doubles. Not that solid in defense, though. We also discussed the Japanese pairs, that they are really, really fast, good racket skills, solid defense. Works really hard, really good at following a tactical plan. And I'm just
14, 9.
trying to figure out what I would say about the two countries that we are watching right now, China and Malaysia. And I mean, of course, it doesn't always go for all the pairs from the country, but there are some skills that are dominant, in my opinion.
15, 9.
Chinese pairs always really, really strong in the attack and the flat game. Good servers.
16.
Malaysians, very,
9.
very all-round players, in my opinion. Not always that disciplined in their tactical attitude towards the game.
Service over.
Very good
10,
touch on
16.
the front court and service situation. Ooh.
Service over. 17-10.
Too casual on the backhand there from Chaibiao.
17.
He's actually been in 3 finals here at the Super Series finals because he was beaten finalist back in 2011 with Guo Jingdong. Lost out to a certain Boa Mogensen in the final. Well, once again, his backhand letting him down.
12,
Yeah.
17.
And we've actually seen Guo Jindong recently because he's working with the
Women's
doubles team.
Yeah. Coaching them now.
Hong.
Bit too many
Service
easy
over.
mistakes at the moment
18-12.
to get the real good rallies going.
Oh, what defence from Chaibiao. Oh! Where on earth did that come from? My goodness.
19,
2 defensive shots.
12.
Played with the backhand action, 1. And then here plays the forehand and a beautiful cross-court winner. That's amazing.
Service over. 13-19.
Yeah, I like that disguise. I like the change of pace too. Oh, look at that. Well, it possibly
Service
won't
over.
come as a surprise to
20.
you that
10
Hong Wei's
points, 13.
parents were both professional basketball players. Look at that. Bit of hang time there.
While you were saying it, I was guessing volleyball players, but that's Sindhu's parents.
Exactly.
Service over.
So game point
14,
opportunities
20.
for Chaibiao and Hong Wei.
Fifteen, 20.
Yeah. Outmaneuvered Chaibiao.
16,
Deep in his backhand
20.
corner. There. Then whipped to the deep forehand corner. He was far too late onto that. Oh, good flick serve. Very good flick serve.
let. Player let.
Oh, no. Player
Player
let?
He didn't move.
Well, even the players were waiting for the
Let.
score to move on.
He did not move.
Yeah, but he was deceived.
Doesn't need his hand up. Player let.
Oh, doesn't need his hand up, says the umpire. Well,
He
didn't-
moves his foot. That's
That's
clearly
moving.
wrong call, that one.
Yeah, he does move.
Yeah.
Moved his foot.
Player let.
And it's the umpire's job in the service situation to watch the receiver,
Okay.
so she should be able to see that he moved his foot.
Yeah.
First game won by Chai Pao and Hong Hui, 21-16.
21-16. In just under 14 minutes. Well, extraordinary end to that opening game. viewers keep up to date with what's happening with #BadmintonDubai. Of course, all the news, all the scores and all the happenings from these Super Series finals. That's how to keep in touch, find out what's happening.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So having taken the opening game, Chai Biao and Hong Wei taken the opening game.
Service over.
21-16.
1. Love.
It's gone wide. It's been a good year for men's doubles though, hasn't it, Steen?
2.
Most
Love.
diverse year ever in as far as Super Series is concerned. 9 different winners from 7 different countries.
Yeah.
I suppose you could argue that in 2012, 10 different pairs won, but only from 6 different countries. What's your take?
3.
More important to have
Love.
different pairs winning or different nations winning?
Different pairs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
As many pairs competing for the win as possible. That's what I would prefer, personally.
Yeah, OK, well, I'll revise that. The second
4.
most diverse year
Love.
in history then this year in men's doubles.
But it's perhaps
4.
not a coincidence that it's in the Olympic years, whereas you have a lot of focus on the Olympic tournaments, on the Olympic Games and tournaments coming up to it, and after the Olympics, some players are on a bit of a holiday, and if you've done well, you might have taken an even bigger holiday.
5. 1.
Whereas new pairings are also being made after the Olympics.
But it's interesting what you say about Olympic year, because
2.
I mean, we've had 5 first-time winners in men's doubles this year at Super Series level. All started at the All England with Ivanov and Sozanov, and young Chinese pair, Li Junwei and Liu Chen, Komura and Sonoda, who you've just been mentioning. And of course the pair on court, Go Vi-Shem and Tan Wei Kiong, winning a first Super Series title as a pair.
I thought it was especially good that Ivanov Sozanov won a Super Series title, the first ever Super Series title for Russia. And oh, there's a challenge here.
Yes, and they, of course, Ivanov and Sozanov, as we wait for Hawkeye, unseeded as well at winning the All England
and had a
title.
Had a terrible record at the All England previous to this year. And they suddenly go on to win it.
Oh, good call, line
Challenge
judge.
unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 7-2. Play.
Yeah, also nice that there's players from Europe and not the old badminton countries in Europe,
7.
Denmark, England, that are producing players at the highest level. That's really comforting, in my opinion. with Ivanov and Sosunov. Unfortunately, Sosunov, of course, ruptured his Achilles at the European Championships, and that set them back a bit, I fear.
Yeah. In fact, it was remarkable that he recovered in time to compete at the Rio Olympics.
It was.
Incredible.
Govishim challenge. Pulled in.
They're testing the line judge on on that baseline there.
Well, he was right last time, the line judge.
And he's right this time as well.
And he's right again.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Well done, sir.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 4-8. Go. Play.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Service over. 9-4.
It's a complete reversal in this second game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Service over. 5-10.
Unfortunately, not the same nerve as we had in the previous match with Axelsen and Lee Chung-wei.
No, and I guess for us as spectators, this is bound to be, after such an exciting match, to have a bit of a lull in our emotions, but it doesn't have the same tension, does it, as we had in
fantastic rallies in that
Yeah.
match. In the end, also towards the end of the match, the last two rallies, there was a service mistake from Lee Chung-wei, but the other rallies, they were fantastic.
Yeah. One thing's for certain this year in the men's doubles, we're going to have
20 seconds.
a pair win the
20
title
seconds.
who've never won the title before. Because the only former champions who were in the draw at the start of the week were the Danes, Bo and Mogensen.
$11-5. Play.
Missed it. Oh,
Service over.
did it touch him? It must have touched him before it
6,
landed out.
11.
Yeah, I think I heard the umpire call fault. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Great spot by the umpire.
Service over. 12-6.
Very good flick serve from Tam Wee Kyung.
It's going to be interesting to see whether these two Chinese players, Hong and Chai, whether they're able to sort of grow a little bit in the very important matches. They haven't been that successful so far, and the reason I feel they might have a chance is that now, as far as I'm concerned, Fu Haifeng is retired.
14.
So the great go-to men's doubles that they've had, China, with Chia Yun, Fu Haifeng, and Zheng Nan, Fu Haifeng, the very experienced players, the ones that have won matches in the biggest vocations, they're gone. Sometimes you benefit from you being the number one. You are the ones that are taking most care of it. That's going to be really interesting to see. And I mean, what better occasion to to show that you've grown in this tournament here.
Yeah, very, very good point. Oh, amazing defence. Looks so casual. Shem. Yeah, because I've always had question marks, I think, in my mind about Chai Biao and Hong Wei when it gets really tight in a match. And the fact that they haven't been the top-ranked Chinese pair may have had something to do with it, that, you know, that's affected them psychologically.
Yeah, and I mean, now there's a chance to develop because you got to play.
Yeah.
8-14.
The other possibility is, of course, that the Chinese management simply pass them by and choose other players to represent China in the big championships and the team championships. If they choose Li Junhui and Liu Chen, whom we saw yesterday against Go and Tan, then the message is clear. That is that, okay, you play very well and we're happy that you're here, but you're not our main priority. So the next half year is very defining for this duo.
Yeah.
Service over.
Make or break time.
9-16.
Yeah, good return of
Service
serve.
over. 17.
They looked at each other, the two Chinese players, and wasn't you supposed to take that one? Look at this. Hey, that's yours.
Nine. Service over. 10-18. Service over. 19-10.
Well, almost certainly we're going to have a third and deciding game. Yeah, he really does leap in the air. He's got a wonderful angle on his smash, Govi Shem. Game point opportunities.
20. Game point 10. Service over. 11-20.
Good. Well, he's been challenged a couple of times, that line judge on the back line there. He's been pretty bright every time. The Malaysians deciding that his judgment is pretty good, therefore not bothering to challenge. They've won the game anyway.
Second game won by Govi Shem and Tang Wei Kwong, 21-13. One game all.
Not even 30 minutes into the match. One game all. So once again, just to remind you, hashtag Badminton Dubai. All the news, all the updates. There we are. You're an avid Twitter user, aren't you, Steen? You like keeping up to date with what's going on, the players' news, the tournament news, your news?
Yeah, good possibility of keeping up to date with everything and discussing badminton with people from all over the world.
20 seconds. Final game. Love all. Play.
So third and deciding game. Both these pairs guaranteed a semi-final spot.
One. Love.
Who will be top of the group and who will therefore get the seeded position.
Service over. 1 all. Service over. 2 1. Service over. 2 3.
Yeah, taking the defensive shot too late.
Three all.
Long.
4 3. Service over. 4 all.
It's interesting seeing this pair, Chai Biao and Hong Wei. They've been in 9 Super Series tournament finals. They've only won one title. That was in their 5th final. That was last year, India, 2015. And I've just been pondering in my own mind what you were talking about with, you know, it's sort of make or break time for this Chinese pair. Will the Chinese coaching staff go with a younger pair, or will they blossom now that they are perceived as the top Chinese men's doubles pair? And just looking at their statistics on Super Series tournament finals, that is a worrying sign, I suppose, if you're a coach.
Yes, it is. You're going to have some doubts whether they have the mental strength to win when everything is at stake. On the other hand, a big part of the nerves, if that has been the case, might have been generated by them knowing that other more experienced players are sitting outside and could have played instead of them.
Yeah.
But of course that doesn't go for the Superseries finals because they've earned their spot in the final there. But of course they really want to win in order to create a legacy for themselves and show that that they are the best Chinese pair.
Yeah.
Service over. 7-all.
And also, I mean, if we should put some characteristics into these two Chinese players, then it is that they're very, very good above the tape. As long as it's just a tiny little bit above the tape, they're punching anything. Their defense and their play from below the tape against soft-paced shots and so on, that's not as good as their attacking game. And when you're in the Superseries finals, you play the best pair from the other half. So it just might be that they are the number 2 pair in those Superseries, and they've got to develop on the defensive side of the game. Or perhaps the more tactical defensive side of the game with people blocking, not giving them any pace to work with.
Well, both pointing at each other, each looking at each other and saying, yeah, I thought you were going for that.
Yeah, there was like earlier in the game, in the service situation, there was a similar situation. Of course, last year they finished second in the group stage and still managed to qualify for the final here at the Superseries finals, Chai and Hong. So.
Oh, with shots like this, that's not surprising.
No.
Look at that, that's magnificent. But that's also the beauty, isn't it, of having the round-robin group stage first, that, you know, it's not a catastrophe if you lose one match. You can still come back and qualify for the knockout stage.
Yeah, it definitely gives you a lifeline, and we've also seen it in the Olympics where we've had this group stage consisting of 4 pairs in doubles that you can eventually come back and make it a real good tournament even if you've lost a match.
Yeah.
And actually you lose 3 matches and still win a medal in the doubles discipline at the Olympics.
That's very true.
Bronze medal.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. (11-9). Play. (12-9). (13-9).
Oh, my goodness. Well, he seemed to hit the shuttle on his third forward motion of the
13.
shot there. Go the Shem. Take a look at this. 1, 2. Oh, it's only a couple. Still a great disguise. Well, he deserved his own luck there.
Service over.
Tan Wei Kiong.
14-10.
1, 2. sorry. Yeah, when he gets forward to the net, Tan, he can be absolutely devastating.
15-10. Service over. 11-15.
That's gone long. Time is running out.
Service over. 16-11.
Two-time beaten finalists. Running out in this match to top the group.
17-11.
Yeah, and the thing is that they can still draw each other in the draw later on tonight and play each other in the semi-final as well.
Yeah.
That actually happened last year to
Service over.
Chapiao and Norway. They lost to Bowen Morgensen in the group stage and then went on to beat them in the semi-final. 24-22 in the decider.
Service over. 18-13.
Trying to slice the shuttle, bring it down steeply, but he brought it down too steeply.
Service over. 14-18.
Oh, that was going wide.
Service over. 19-14.
World number one's 2 points away from topping this group.
Service fault called.
Oh, service fault called.
Service over.
It's been a service fault apiece for the
19.
two Malaysian players. Oh, look at that.
16-19.
Oh, just proving when he does find the right angle on his steep smashes how devastating it can be.
Yeah.
That's a good flick serve.
17-19. Challengers called out.
So what does Hawkeye think?
Yeah.
Out by a whisker.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
One challenge
18,
remaining.
19.
Just 1 point in it now.
Play. Service
fault called. Oh my goodness.
Service over.
Struck above the waist, says the
20.
service judge on
Match
Chai
point,
Biao.
18.
And that means that the Malaysians have 2 match point opportunities.
Service over. 19-20.
So the 2 match points have been saved. What on earth was Gobi Shem trying? A trick shot on a match point. 20 all. We need extra points until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Service error.
Service over.
From Hong Wei.
21-20.
So will it be 3rd time lucky for the Malaysians? 3rd match point opportunity.
Play. Game.
And this time they convert. 3 games needed, coming from a game down to top the group. Gobi Shem and Tam Wee Keong. 16-21, 21-13, 22-20 in the deciding game.
Match won by Gobi
lasting
Shem and Tam Wee Keong. 16-21, 21-13, 22-20.
So they will top the group. Both these pairs, of course, secure with semi-final places.